My name's AD, Tree Pirate, also known as Captain Chainsaw. I'm the captain of the Tree Pirates, and I'm a sculptor and a timber framer. If there wasn't such a thing as money in this world and I didn't have to go and earn it, which this is my job, I would still do this every day. It's so enjoyable with big bits of oak and great big power tools. It's just not like a job. To spend like a month in a shed cutting all these joints and working it all out, and then you turn up on a building site, get a great big crane and go clunk, 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 knock all the pegs in. And there's a house frame in about 3 days, you know. It's so satisfying.
My name's Bash. I was born deaf, and after about 3 years they realised, so I got an operation, fixed that up, and then got very much involved in music to get me kind of back in line with the general communication development of that age. And then, you know, as a form of therapy, then it just becomes a lifestyle. So the confidence to talk with a crowd or to run a group of adults, you just get it because my mates as a kid were doctors, and, you know, you're not scared of adults if you're not scared of a doctor. When you've got a crowd sat there, this morning we had like 50 people and we did cacophony orchestra, so just making a fat, silly noise. There's nothing like it. When you've got a crowd of people there and you can just give them a wink and they'll laugh, you know, you become the best of mates and you don't even know each other. And it's that led me on to then sorting the kids' charity, which is what it became. Because you realise how empowering it is for them and for you. You know, you're outside of any realms of it. Doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, blind, deaf, whatever it is. If you're in this show situation and we're all just having a vibe, you're all present and you're all equals. You're an audience, I'm a performer, and without either of us, we ain't got a show. So actually the joy is the performance, not the money that comes from it.
After 3, 1, 2, 3,
My name is Tsuyoshi Saito. I'm from Japan. So I want to take the picture Glastonbury. I want to tell Japanese about Glastonbury Festival.
I am Callie and I'm a doctor. Every day you have to be bang on the ball. You have a bad day and you screw up the most vulnerable part of a person's life. You can't.
My Glastonbury costumes have ranged. I've come here as the Jackson 5, the Bay City Rollers. I always make incredible costumes for Glastonbury. It does inspire you. People are just wishing for everyone to have a good time at Glastonbury. But there's a few sad ones. I met a lad here who'd lost his brother, and I had a pint with him from the Avalon, and that was a beautiful happening. That was half an hour of loveliness.
come here with my mum every year, probably for about the last 10 years, I think since 2001. And we came to create a space where people could come and relax and reflect and get a bit of time out, a space where everybody would be welcome. My job is to get to know somebody and to understand what motivates them and what life's all about for them. I think when you're working with people, it makes you feel like you're doing something worthwhile. And that's all I ever wanted to do, really, was to do something worthwhile. Sometimes it makes me feel exhausted, sometimes it makes me feel very frustrated at the community that we live in. I think sometimes people are just totally taken up with having to work, having to earn money, having to look after their family under a lot of pressure. And I think that that's something that's really nice about Glastonbury, especially the Avalon's such a relaxed and chilled field to be in. We've all got time to talk to each other for a change and try and get to know each other and understand each other and be together, that's all, yeah.
If I'm with my best friend, I spin her around because she's really little. So I'm like the man in the dancing there.
It's not the first dance move, it's the only dance move. All throughout the night is a combination of the running man and pushing the trolley. It's a classic, it goes down well.
He won me over with that move.
I think it's knackering coming to a festival. I don't think it's a chill out because we got up at 4 a.m. and then we're probably going to be drinking all day. Like, that's tiring work. that's not relaxing.
How does that work?
I'm Lily Little. I studied Chinese medicine at university, so I'm an acupuncturist, but my passions lie in circus as well, so movement and circus. I think there's lots of video games, lots of staying inside for kids nowadays. Not as good for the body, not as good for the brain. We need to get the kids moving and adults moving as well. It's not just for kids, so just getting a bit more fun and health into our life just by moving more, keeping yourself healthy.
From busking outside Woolworths in Maidstone to saying hello Glastonbury. Yeah, pretty epic.
When you walk out the stage and you realise all those people have come to see what you do and what you love to do, it means everything.
It is. As a musician in a band, it's what you strive for.
It kind of makes you think back to when you were younger and you saw a band that you really absolutely loved, and because you think of those bands that you've seen that have influenced you, and you're thinking, hang on a minute, I'm being an influence on someone else. All the people you saw that influenced you, and you're giving that back to someone else. It's a nice feeling, but it is mind-blowing. Yeah. It really is.
That was nicely put, Bill. Nicely put.
If you think it's overwhelming, a bit of a buzz on that side of that barrier, you want to be this side, it is amazing looking at you guys. Seriously.
If I could tell anybody a small piece of advice, in fact there's two. A, never spend more than you earn, and B, listen to your father.
I'd like to ask my son what he's thinking, but he can't speak because he's only 16 weeks old.
Oh, just sucking my cheekbone. Oh, I look like that fella out of Bauhaus. Peter, what's his name? Pick him up. Oh, I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm a vampire. I'll bite you. I'll bite you. I'll bite you. I'll bite you. Oh, what's this here? Cash card. I am an asylum seeker. What's going on here? Thank you very much. Well, I'll put it in my pocket and I'll check it later. It's been very nice to meet you. Take it easy. Take it easy. Frank Sinatra said it best. He did it his way. And the reason you're here at Glastonbury with all these like-minded people is because you're living your life your way. No matter what you are during the week, a mechanic, a tyre fitter, an accountant, a postman, an office worker, a nurse, a doctor, I don't know what you guys do, but no matter what it is, when you're doing that and working hard and saving your pennies so you can come and be with like-minded people in a place like as magical as Glastonbury, this is you being you now. This is your time, and this is you living your life the way you want to live your life.